Hey, what's up, guys? I think I'm going to make this short. Um, I just I just finished watching the video, and shouts out to Truth for Brothers on YouTube because he's the one that made the video that I just watched. And I don't make videos often, although I should, but I just had to make this one because it makes a great point what he said, and all I want to do is just echo what he said, compound on what he said. um People want to get rid of Kevin Samuels, and the guy, I just don't understand why, because the guy does nothing but he tells the truth. you know he tells it how it is. He doesn't sweet talk. He pretty much just gives he straight up no chase. That's all he does. And for some reason, now I've watched his videos. I follow him for ever since the Average at Best. I followed him, and he has not disrespected any woman that's been up there, but they want to get rid of him because he's telling the truth. And me personally, I support free speech. So I don't want I don't want anybody to get removed. I want you to be able to express your mind so I can express mine. I don't want you to have to get canceled or censored or anything like that. I hate that kind of stuff. You know, it's pointless. If you ask me, it's pointless. But they want to get rid of him because he pretty much tells the women that call into his show now, mind you, these are women that call into his show that he's talking to. So they call in asking for advice. He gives them advice, but people want to get him canceled because of that. But they don't want to get Ghetto Gaggers canceled. Ghetto Gaggers has been going on way before Kevin. Way before Kevin. And I actually forgot that it was a thing until I watched this video. I forgot that it was a thing until I watched the video Truth for Brothers came out with. And I'm like, yeah, that is. So you telling me, let's get rid of the guy who's trying to make people become in his words, become the best version of themselves. Look good, smell good, dress well, be the best version. That's what he says. And that's not a bad thing to live by. Like, I don't see any problem with that. I don't see any problem with how he addresses. You cannot tell me that you have a problem with him, but not a problem with Ghetto Gaggers. Where, in both situations, the women are walking into this situation with nobody forcing them. So they're willing to do Ghetto Gaggers. They're willing to call in the Kevin show. But you want to get rid of Kevin, but not Ghetto Gaggers. That is amazing to me. That is amazing to me. This man, I have not heard him call a woman a B word yet. I have not heard that. If somebody can show me where he's done this, please show me. It probably wouldn't change my opinion about him, because, hey, they call each other that. So, where is the harm really? But I'm amazed. I am amazed because that's like being a superhero, and you see rape and or grape happening, assaults, people getting killed to go save a cat out of a tree. That's kind of what it is. You bypass all, and it's not even like that really, because the only real, and everybody knows this. That's the thing. Everybody knows this. Nobody has a definitive point to prove against him. Nobody. Because you might not agree with everything he says, but overall, you stand with what he's for. So I just don't. They're. Everybody knows that they just don't like Kevin. We all know that I can't stand Kevin. He always talking S, but this and that. But y'all don't call him to the show to prove him wrong. You want him scrubbed though. You just want him memory hold off the internet like he never existed. But you don't allow ghetto gaggers to stay on since I remember hearing about this when I was young. When I was still in school, I remember hearing about ghetto gaggers. But that's how long it's been around. But they want this man removed. And it's like, how can you fly past all this stuff that's happening to go save this one little thing? How can you just see all this stuff happening, look at all these videos, see all the nasty stuff that they're doing, but you want to just get the guy in the suit that tells the truth removed? Like, there is no logic in that. There is no reason. There is only, I don't like him, so get rid of him. Like, that's like, see, Kevin, if the single and childless black man had a voice, the ones that most black women don't even acknowledge their existence, if they finally had a voice, it would be him. So they don't even care about trying to deconstruct what he's saying. Even though he is all that they want. It's crazy. It's crazy. If you understand them, then you will understand how twisted the logic is. Even though he's all that they want, the 6 figure, the 6 foot, the 6 whatever. They just that whole thing that they want. We all know what it is. But he talks as if that single black man, the one that decides not to mess with black women because he sees that, if they finally had a voice, it would be him. So that's why I figured they don't even need to try to have any way of deconstructing what he's saying. Just get rid of it. Just confine him to be one of the people that I don't even acknowledge their existence. But they can't because he's too big. So that single childless black man, he's too big now. His voice is too big. So now they only just want him scrubbed. They just want him memory hold. Just get him out of my face. That's all they want. Get him out of my face. I don't care what he's saying. I don't care well, they do care what he's saying, but I don't care how you do it. I don't care if he's killed. None of that stuff. They don't care. They just want him out of their face. But they will gladly keep ghetto gaggers around. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. Like, holy crap. It's amazing how, like, you can have both things existing at the same time. Like, you can have this guy he's essentially trying to start a revolution for black people, essentially, to get on y'all stuff. Y'all lacking behind. Hispanics are coming in, about to overlap y'all. So get on your stuff. pretty much, he didn't say nothing about immigration or nothing like that, but that's, statistically speaking, that's what's happening. But at the same time, I want to get rid of him and keep that. Now, what other race of people can have this twisted logic like this? Who else can do that? Nobody else would do that. That is why it is just so amazing to me. Like, I'm just like, holy crap. Like, wow. I honestly, I can believe it because who are we talking about? They want to be men. Like, they just want to. I don't want to labor on any longer because I don't want to start, attacking nobody or nothing like that. I don't want to feel like I'm attacking people. But I did just have to point out this flaw in logic that this group of people will gladly have displayed on the internet them being brought down to the lowest of the lowest of the lowest of the low. Gladly. Like, I can't emphasize it enough. But the guy in the suit, that's just telling you, stop wearing weave. Stop with the nails. Stop with the masculinity. All that stuff that y'all doing. All that stuff that the whole world sees. All that stuff that makes these guys feel obligated to do what they're doing. Stop. Just stop. That's all he's saying. Stop. Stop having kids before you get married. Stop trying to be a man. Just stop. That's all he's saying is stop. That's all black men have ever been saying is stop. But you want him removed. Like, it's crazy, man. It is crazy.